Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the TCU versus Oklahoma college basketball matchup on Wednesday, March 13th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for one-on-one concierge-style service. But those products are not available on the website. To get those products, you got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. It's the Big 12 as TCU takes on Oklahoma. TCU 20-11 on the season, as is their opponent here, Oklahoma. This is going to be a good one. Both these teams just 4-6 in their last 10 games. Of course, Oklahoma went big hiring Porter Moser 2 years ago. We know this guy has made his living in the NCAA tournament, getting Loyola Chicago to the Final Four of all teams, right? I mean, this guy certainly knows how to coach. These teams met back in early January. It was the only meeting this year between these teams. It was TCU getting the 80-71 home win as 5.5-point home favorites. You know, when we look at this game in particular and we look at the form that these teams are coming in at, you know, Oklahoma averaging about a point less per game than TCU, 73.6 to 74.8, but they're shooting at a higher percentage than TCU is coming in, but TCU hitting at a much higher rate from beyond the arc at 41%. So it really comes down, can Oklahoma shut down that TCU three-point shooting here? When it comes to the free throw line, a slight edge to TCU, at least in the recent form. When we look at overall for the course of on defensively, it's been TCU that's been the better team, allowing about 5 points less per game, and teams shooting about 2% less or to the good for TCU as well. And but from three-point land, that's where Oklahoma's done their best defense. So, you know, this one, it shapes up to be an interesting, good game. And I think, you know, for me, you know, outside of the numbers, this might be one of those games where I'm willing to do that. A lot of times, you know, you got to keep, most of the time, you got to keep your heart and your everything out of it. And, you know, a lot of times, even what you've seen watching the games, you got to take it out of it, because when you're handicapping, it just really comes down to the numbers. Of course, the point spread, the most important number in sports handicapping, but a lot of times these other numbers. But sometimes you have to just say, you know what? There are intangibles, and to me, Porter Moser is an intangible in this game. I think he is a better tournament coach than Dixon, and I think it's not even close. I think, you know, Oklahoma's a team that has some very, very good players. TCU certainly does as well, but I just think Oklahoma's the better team with the better coach. I'm going to take Oklahoma, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.